Our next fighter making his way to the cage, the dreaded assassin, Khalid Shannon.
Coming to the cage now, Khalid Shannon. This 29-year-old fighter stands at 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He's a southpaw, fighting out of Los Angeles, California with Team PKG, punch, kick, grapple.
Pretty dope name.
4 amateur fights so far, 3 losses, but then finally, earlier this year in January, a submission win against Jeffrey Benson. Must be happy to be back in the win column.
For the first time ever.
To be in the win column for the first time ever.
Probably a very good feeling.
Especially after 3 losses. You have to admire, though, the tenacity. 3 losses, still having both the drive to come back and the ability to overcome whatever mental things might start creeping in once you start losing like that.
Well, he started his career in 2011. He didn't get his first win until 2013. You know, that to stay in the gym and still, it's tough to have that conversation. Hey, you an MMA fighter? Yeah. What's your record? 0-3. So you want to get wins. You want to win. You want to be doing it for a reason.
Let me amend that. Khalid Shannon does not fight with PKG. You can see Ian Harris there with Systems Grappling and MMA. So not, as I said before, but instead with Systems MMA.
Oh, so not the dope name that I liked?
No, that is a dope name, but Systems is not a bad name either. It's all right. Sometimes you have a system to do things. Step 1, step 2, lather, rinse, repeat.
Step 3 is cool too.
I always like step 3.
I'm a fan of that.
Step 3 is my favorite step, to be honest.
Well, I usually a favorite of step 1, but then you get step 2, and it's a progression of steps.
Khalid put on his camo, his California amateur mixed martial arts profile, that he will take any and all fights. You love to see that from a young fighter. No fear, no concern, no who do I fight, who do I not fight. Just no, I don't care who you are. Get in front of me, I will fight you. And this is not his first fight here at the U. He is a returning fighter. Here's Sal Ariano.
His opponent making his way to the cage, Sonny Sweet.
And possibly with the best name of the night, Sonny Sweet, the 22-year-old stands 6 feet tall, even with the same record as Khalid, 1 win and 3 losses. His first 2 fights coming losses. His 3rd fight, a submission win in the 3rd round against Richard Bowen. And then most recently, about a month ago, a split decision loss to David Duran. So both these guys, 1 win and 3 losses. So it's a good matchup between these two. Chance to see who goes up and who kind of keeps hanging out in the same place.
Yeah, it's very well matched, Although Sonny Sweet, I think that name, you have some of the best chances of having some of the best nicknames.
Not impossible.
What is his? Does he have a nickname?
If it's Sugar, I quit.
Well, if it's Sugar, he should quit because you can't take the nickname Sugar with a 1-3 record. And also, that's a classic, mostly an African American nickname for boxers. And even though Rashad Evans took the nickname, I thought that was kind of. He shouldn't have really took the nickname.
Oddly enough, Sugar is what I call my laundry machine.
Well,
that made no sense.
That is ridiculous.
I win. That's what I say.
Because then you take your clothes out, you're like, oh, these are sweet.
I always do. You've seen my tie tonight? It's purple. It's a match here at the U of MMA.
It's not just sweet, it's dope.
It is dope. Sonny Sweet again, that 22-year-old with Team Adrenaline. He's been training for 2 years. Our matchmaker, Jay Tam, we talked before about the matchmaking here, both fighters 1 and 3. Jay puts a lot of effort into finding out, what these guys are like, what their backgrounds are, not just their records, these are a great record matchup, but also who's going to make for both an exciting fight and an evenly matched fight.
You want evenly matched fights, even though sometimes the crowd wants to see some dominant fights. You want to see back and forth matchups, and you want to see finishes. You want to see those 2 things, but you want to see evenly matched up fights.
And here to introduce our fight, Salvador Ariano.
Our next fight is brought to you by WSS Shoes Style Selection, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 145-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter. He comes to the cage with a record of 1 win and 3 losses. He stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing at 143.6 pounds, representing Systems Training Center from Los Angeles, California, the dreaded assassin, Khalid Shannon. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, an orthodox fighter. He brings a record of 1 win and 3 losses, standing at 6 feet tall and weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting with adrenaline MMA from Bloomington, California, Sonny Sweet. Man in charge of the action, Adam Tarlow.
All right, Sonny Sweet in the red corner, Khalid Shannon in the blue corner. Sonny Sweet, as Andrew just pointed out to me, waved off the pre-fight touch of gloves.
Interesting.
Well, his shorts do say shut up and fight.
Nice head kick.
Ooh, a nasty inside kick to the legs here from Khalid.
I'm throwing out the fact that Sonny Sweet keeps his chin high up. Just gonna weigh that out there. And his mouth open.
You can see the very low chin right now from Khalid Shannon, too.
Yeah, he definitely seems a little more composed and just, he knows what he's doing.
Well, you saw Sweet there coming in with those strikes, leading with the chin a bit. So assuming this gets out of this clinch here and goes past the first round, that could be a factor.
Could totally be a factor. And, I don't know too much about these guys, but you could tell stuff just by when guys match up with their stances and the way they compose themselves. And just that.
Halfway through this first round, Khalid seems to be in control, almost moving to the back here of Sonny Sweet.
So Khalid can do here. He has got a couple chances to take his back or get some sweeps. If he drops his head down, he could take Sonny Sweet's back. But he's looking to more keep the fight standing and get some good strikes. I think he gained some confidence in his first exchange he had.
Sonny diving there to that single double leg, but Khalid showing great takedown defense, a fantastic sprawl. And I spoke too soon.
You did speak. You spoke like literally a little too soon. But let's see. Sonny Sweet seems to be looking for the ground game. Let's see if his ground game is impressive.
Oh, a nice up kick there from Khalid.
Beautiful up kick. With up kicks, you want to lead with the heel. If you're going to hit someone in the face, hit him with your heel. And he did it again.
And that's 3.
4.
Make it 4 nice up kicks here from Khalid Shannon.
Now, how do you score that type of stuff when Shannon's on top, when Sonny's on top and he's getting kicked in the face? Do you think Sonny won that round, or?
I gotta go with Khalid Shannon on that one. His striking was crisper in the early moments. He controlled most of the grappling up until the point he got taken down. And even when he got taken down, he was being more effective with doing damage and scoring.
He was, and I agree with you totally. I think Sonny Sweet has to come out and I think he's got to get to the ground, but he's got to be careful when he approaches the guard when it's open that way, because you're going to get kicked in the face, and you don't want to get knocked out in front of all your friends with an up kick.
I don't think you want to get knocked out ever, but in front of your friends probably is worse, as far as I know.
And with an up kick, too, that's not one of the more fun things you get hit with. That's highlight reel type of stuff.
Here we go, our ring girls, Deanna, Caitlin, Emma, and Sienna showing us that it is, in fact, round number 2. Very glad to have them. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
They were holding numbers?
Round number 2 here, Sonny Sweet in the red, Khalid Shannon in the blue. A little slower start this time for Sweet. That's 3 quick inside kicks from Sweet. That's now 5 leg kicks he's landed here in this opening moments of this round. 6.
He keeps it.
Oh!
Wow.
You got to be impressed with both the change of level there, going low, 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 high, but also the chin of Khalid Shannon there to take that kick.
That was a beautiful kick. That's how you do it. You throw a bunch low, you set up that high one. You set up that one when the guy, especially when you throw 6 or 7 of them, you're thinking, come on, guys, stop kicking me in the leg, and you're only looking low, and then you get kicked in the head.
That was some UFC Undisputed on PlayStation stuff, or as I call that, the Ed Greer special. Low, 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 high.
Now,
Spaghetti.
finding a lot of success with the kicks. It's surprising that you go for a takedown. But he's winning the round.
You know, sometimes you just go with whatever you're feeling at that moment. You can't
No, you can't. And
try to force a certain part of the fight.
no, because it takes 2 guys to fight, and you can't fully control what the other guy's doing. You could try your best, but it's tough. So
All
here Sonny Sweet took the back here. He's doing a very good job controlling. He has a somewhat of a body triangle.
That leg through the legs does kind of take some of the pressure off that body triangle. You can't quite squeeze it as much.
Exactly. But you can maintain your position, and you get himself a submission.
Wow, that did not look that deep, but I guess Sonny just, you know, you look at those long limbs, he's able to create a lot of torque with long limbs like that.
Yeah, and when you're a long, lean guy, your arm's a little smaller, and the idea is to get the bone under the neck. So when an arm's a little smaller, it can get in there. Sometimes chokes look a little more deceptive, but when they're actually really tight.
You know, especially after that first round where Sonny Sweet looked to be in trouble, we talked about that chin being up. Really strong adjustments from round 1 to round 2.
Yeah, he had a little anger in his eyes. I like that. I like he was throwing his kicks with real tenacity and real intention of pain.
You know, it seemed like he came out very measured, a lot more focused in that second round. Here we can see taking that back. It looks like he's palm to palm here.
Yeah, not even a hand behind the head. Almost like what Frank Shamrock likes to call a short choke.
A little bit of that gable grip.
Exactly. You gable grip the choke, and you know, everything stays the same. It's just a different grip variation.
Here we're to see it one more time. You can see the arm just barely, okay, there it goes, sneaking under the chin and pulling out the tap. A really fantastic second round here from Sonny Sweet.
Yeah, he turned it around. He was getting hit with a bunch of up kicks, and he did a good job of not letting that affect him and coming out, throwing some kicks, landing a big head kick, get a takedown, and get himself a submission.
You know, that finish was great, but you got to go back again to that low kick. 6 kicks to the leg in a row, and then get him thinking about that, wham, slam him with that high kick.
Smart tactics. You know, it shows he's been training, and both these guys had their first fight in 2011. Here we are in 2013.
Third man in the ring, Adam Tarlow brings the fight to a halt. 1 minute, 42 seconds into the second round. For your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke, out of the red corner, Sonny Sweet.
Give it up for both these fighters. Sonny, coming off of a loss earlier in the year, did you feel any extra pressure walking into the cage today?
Yeah, a little bit. Coming off a loss from my last fight, you know, came back in the gym, and I just knew I was gonna have to bring it harder and try and get this W. So yeah, I did come with pressure on my shoulders.
Well, well-fought fight. Do you want to say anything to your fans and friends in the audience?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my coach, all my coaches, my teammates, my family for being here and supporting me. Everybody, my team, my gym, Adrenaline. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for everything.
Congratulations. Give it up for him, Sonny Sweet.
And your winner tonight by submission in round number 2, Sonny Sweet. And see this submission one more time. Just sneaking it under there to elicit that tap.
Very nice.